Nicole, because you are a breast cancer survivor, fellow breast cancer survivor, just like me. And we want to hear a little more about your story and how you found out that you were diagnosed with breast cancer. You can start from the beginning.
I found out literally 4 days after I had Jackson. I mean, that's when I found it. I didn't know until he was about 6 weeks old that that's actually what it was. You know, that first shower you take after having a baby, and you know you're washing everything good because you were in the hospital or whatever. I found a lump and thought it was something, and my husband thought I was crazy at first because, you know, I just had a baby, my milk had just come in. That's actually part of the reason I found it, because of where it was sitting. Had I not had Jackson, I wouldn't have found it probably until they would have found out that's how I died. Yeah, that's how I found it. He went through some challenges when he was first born, so it was kind of like put on the back burner for about 6 weeks, because when he was 11 days old, he had to have cortation of the aorta. So we were in and out of the hospital a lot. And then when I finally got to like focusing on this lump that I found, I got diagnosed on October 24th of 2019, and he was born on September 17th. So.
And I have up on the screen some of the types of cancer here. One thing I noticed when I was diagnosed, a lot of people would ask, what stage are you? What stage are you? But really, one of the most important questions is, what type do you have? Because that depends on what type of treatment you're going to get.
Mm-hmm. So mine was HER2 positive. It was estrogen and progesterone negative. Like there was a tiny, like I think it was like 2%. But it was basically HER2 positive. And it was a long 2 years. I'm not gonna lie. So
yeah, Nicole, I watch a channel on YouTube, Eamon and Beck, and have you ever seen that channel?
No.
It's about, they're like a van life couple, and they're from Canada, and they just, you know, they travel around the world and live in their van, and then they bought a cabin, and they were remodeling, and Eamon is the man, Beck is the woman, and Beck had a friend that unalived herself, and she was really, really close to her, and right after that happened, she went through like all this trauma and this grief, and she was really worried about her friend and all of this stuff. And then she developed breast cancer, and she will often say that she felt like all the daily stress that she was going through and all the worries and all of that. Do you buy into the belief that you can, like, stress cause it?
Stress causes it plays a huge factor in it. I mean a lot of you know my story, but prior to that, I had, like, the year before cancer diagnosis, like it was for lack of a better word, a shit show. I had a friend pass away and her children, and then my grandmother that raised me 4 months later passed. And then we found out I miscarried a baby in there, and we found out we were pregnant with Jackson. And then his was a rough pregnancy. I had hyperemesis the whole time I was pregnant with him. So I had to go in 3 times a week and get IV fluids because literally water wouldn't even stay down. But it was like, that was a thing with me with all 4 pregnancies. Why I had 4 children, don't ask me, because you would think that would have been enough to be like, no, don't have enough. And then he got sick right after he was born. So it was like just everything, I think, compiled. For me personally, there is no breast cancer history in my family, and I got tested for all of the genes. I do not have the BRCA gene. There's no history in that. However, I've seen multiple things that, like, I've taken in my life since then that they're like, oh, this could have caused cancer. Zantac being one of them. I ate that stuff like candy with all 4 pregnancies because I always got really bad heartburn. I was on the depot shot. Like, there were so many things that could have played into it. But do I believe stress is a factor? Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, something interesting my OBGYN brought up to me after I had 2 kids back to back. And he told me, be careful and watch out, because many women that have children back to back, their body is so focused on nurturing that child And for me, it's almost like being pregnant 2 years, you know? And he said, once you have your next, you know, your child, your body gets confused and doesn't know what to do anymore because it's not nurturing. So it begins to attack itself. And I thought that was really interesting, and did further research. And Harvard actually is doing a study on that. And at it, 2 years later, after having the kids, I was diagnosed with MS. That's something Amy also struggles with. And then the breast cancer from also Nicole, the Depo shot, which it's frustrating. We can pinpoint a lot of things that we think caused it, but it's interesting that like it doesn't leave a final answer for us of why. And that becomes a mental struggle for a lot of us.
Right. And someone asked if I'm a smoker. No, I'm not. I never have been. So,
Rose, did you want to ask anything in regards to what Nicole was saying?
I just wanted to kind of add on to what Amy was saying and just ask. I know you were a hairdresser before. Do you feel like, because I am like, I have my license too. We have some mutuals. I used to manage the Timnath Northern Colorado store. So I know how stressful that is. And I know that you were running your own store, correct?
say that
Do you
again.
think? Oh, I was just saying, really, it's really stressful, like working in the hair industry and running your own store and stuff. Do you feel like that you had prolonged periods where you were really stressed out because,
I think
like years before?
so. I had like, and this, a lot of people like they only know what they know, right? So people like make all their judgments, and people are going to continue to do it until the day we die about people. I was not raised by my parents. I was raised by my grandparents on my dad's side. So that was a struggle. It's been a struggle throughout my whole life. There's just so many things. So yes, in answer to the question, yes, they're like, for the first time in my life since we've moved to Tennessee, I only have to worry about my footballs. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And congratulations on your move.
Thank you. I come from a huge family. I am one of 10 children. I'm the second oldest.
Wow.
I had to have heart surgery when I was a baby. I was a preemie. Jackson and I kind of had similar heart surgeries, but a little bit different. So we have matching scars. Not a lot of people can say that. I mean, it's not something to brag about, but it is kind of cool. And then just like growing up, I was married previously. And that was a rocky relationship. We were together for 8 years. He was a drug addict and alcoholic. And yes, stress definitely, I think, plays a factor in anything that you do, though. Like,
yeah, that's true.
And as far as
Absolutely.
I still do it for friends and family, and I still carry my license. But there was one time in my career in the hair world that I was overseeing 25 salons. So, yes.
Oh my Lord. One's enough to make you go crazy? I cannot imagine. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I had all the way in Colorado, I had all the way up to Estes Park, down to Westminster, Thornton area.
Oh, did you have Gale's area?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those were all my salons before Gale took them.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, yeah. I managed one after Gale or whatever. Yeah, it's a small world with hair, isn't it?
Isn't it?
That is
Sorry,
funny.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, that's really funny. It felt like that area in Colorado was a small area anyway.
It's
like
not.
maybe Colorado's a small state.
No, I mean, it's just there's like, I don't know how to explain. There's a lot of little towns, so it seems like it's small, but it's really not. Like on any given day when I was doing that, I would drive anywhere from 200 to 350 miles.
That is crazy. I could not do that.
I'm happy I don't have to do it anymore. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I don't blame you. Oh, can I ask you one question really quick too? Because
Sure.
I wasn't sure. Are you still taking Thrive, selling Thrive? Like, do you feel like that has been a good nutritional, if you want to talk about it, it's up to you, but do you think that's been a good nutritional path to help you just sustain the healing and the stress? Like, do you feel like it's helped you? I'm just curious.
So
I
will
love the shakes.
say yes, and yes, it has. However, I am no longer taking the products, and I am no longer with the company.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
It's a
I
recent
love the
development.
shakes.
I started dabbling like 9 months ago. A friend of mine introduced me to another company, and it's called Shop Club, and I started because they have so many products. I started with their laundry soap and their cleaners, and I'm actually not taking any of them. I'm not taking any supplements. I had some health issues probably about 4 months ago where I literally went off everything because we were trying to figure out what was going on with me, and I just decided to take a different path. Like, there's no ill harm there. There's no, like, nothing bad happened. It was just that, like, life changed, and I'm on to something new because I am passionate about it. So
Actually,
Will
Nicole,
you
I
put
just
a
pulled
link
it
in the? Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just going to ask if she would put a link to
I,
your company in there so I could look at it.
So the
Yeah,
best way to contact me is she's got a drop form for you guys to fill out. If you fill out,
Yeah.
click on that and fill that out, I will contact you and get you any information that you want or need.
Can I
I'm gonna
ask you? I'm really into beef tallow right now. Are you selling any kind of beef tallow?
Because I am so new, I honestly can't answer that honestly and truthfully. I'm pretty sure we have over 500 products. Like I said, I started with the laundry soap and the cleaning products, but like we sell makeup, we sell skincare. There's supplements. They have
Is there collagen?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I need something new.
Yeah, no, there's lots of stuff.
I
so.
wanna know, I just put this in the chat, you guys. Because
I feel like
it's
I'm
not
looking
like
around.
a website that's like NicoleAtkinson.com or anything. So I'm gonna keep this pinned up for a little bit. And this is the form that you're gonna fill out to reach out to Nicole to learn more about the products. And Nicole, we were talking about this off camera. Can you explain a little bit about how this is great for people who have had health issues and going through maybe autoimmune disease or post-cancer recovery?
So for me, the reason I started fully looking into the products was obviously I had a friend reach out to me and be like, hey, if I've found this new stuff and I think you should take a look at it. There are so many toxins in literally everything that is in our house. Like, it's just the nature of the beast. So I started looking into it because I'm like, my husband has very, very sensitive skin. We have to be very careful about the lotions that we use. Like, when I met him 13 years ago, like, I stopped wearing perfume because his skin's that sensitive. Like, certain deodorants don't work. Like, there's just so many things where they have, and I started looking into this because I was like, okay, well, maybe we can use it and maybe it will be better for us, because like, I'm one of those people that I like my house to smell clean, but I don't like the aftermath of using Clorox and stuff like that. So this will give you that without those toxins. It's cleaner, it's greener, they're all natural. They're 100% guaranteed. Like, if you buy something and you don't like it, you just send an email or call customer service, because there's an actual customer service line, and you talk to someone and they take care of you. So it's, since I've been with them, and I've been a customer for, like I said, about 9 months. I actually started last summer, if I'm being honest, because I saw my friend post this product. It's called Focus. And I know you all can relate to this if you have had any autoimmune diseases or cancer, or gone through chemo or any type of treatment. The brain fog, oh my God. Like, it's like pregnancy brain times 100. So I actually, that's what made me start like looking into it, because she posted something about it, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, I love my Thrive and it helped to a certain extent, but only certain things help so much, right? So I reached out to her about that because I was like, I need something to make me focus. I'm very ADD. Never been diagnosed, self-diagnosis, but my children have been diagnosed with it. My older two, one takes medication for it. So I'm totally like, I literally am a squirrel all the time. I'm surprised I haven't like scrolled off and went and done something else while we're sitting here talking. It's that bad. So
no, that happens all the time. You know what? I have been told, and I tried it. I don't know if I can tell a difference, but
behind the barn, there's there's a thicket, and if you listen late at night, you'll hear a cricket, and it sings a song, and I know the words